Do you need experience to own a franchise? And the answer is no, not necessarily. You do need to develop and build skills, but typically the franchisor provides the systems, the roadmaps, the marketing, all you would need to be successful. Now, granted, you could potentially fail if you don't implement. It's not like a guarantee that if you buy into a franchise system, you're going to be successful. You're going to review the FDD, which is the franchise disclosure document. You're going to learn a lot as you're looking and doing your due diligence on these different franchise concepts. But in general, the brands we work with, the franchises we work with, they can take somebody that has no experience in that said industry, such as HVAC, for example. There's, out of the last 30 candidates, this franchisor in the HVAC placed into becoming franchisees, he said 27 of them were entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, meaning they had no industry experience. They went into the franchise process in the search to find a business model, not with the intention of owning an HVAC company, but that actually was a good business model for them. So you do not need experience in the industry. Now, certain industries like food service, for example, it's definitely is going to help you a lot, the food industry. And if you wanted to own a quick serve restaurant, having restaurant experience is really important. Restaurants have a high failure rate and it's super competitive. So you don't need experience in the particular franchise most of the time. So as you're exploring the different business models, so when somebody comes to me and says, look, I want to own a business, I have no idea what type of business I want to own, we take them through a discovery process. We have them do a profile, we call it an entrepreneurial assessment. We have an intake form that we have them complete, which is rating different sectors, what their interests are. We have a conversation usually for 30 or 45 minutes. We really want to build a thesis on what business might be the best fit. And then we're going to do our research. We're going to do our territory checks as franchise consultants. And then we're going to have a business model review when we conclude our initial research. And so over that process, then you're going to review 7 or 8 business models. You're going to get a better understanding of how these business models operate. And the best part is what the business does, but also what you will do as the business owner. There's owner-operator models, there's semi-passive models, there's managed models or CEO models. So there is something out there usually for everybody. There's something for people that want to keep their W-2 job. There's businesses that are more semi-absentee without a lot of staff and moving parts. So we really just need to have this, we need to create this thesis of what would be an ideal business for you, but you do not have to have experience in that particular segment. Now, obviously, general knowledge about business, being a go-getter and being able to follow a system is very important for success, mostly following a system. You want to find a franchise that aligns with your core goals, right? And your core beliefs. And you want to find a franchise that you can see yourself running for the next 5, 10, 15 years, right? You're making an investment into something. It's not, I'm going to dabble. This isn't dabbling. You're investing in a business. And typically you're going to sign an agreement where you're going to run this business for 5, 10, 15 years. So you got to be committed to the business. Now, doesn't mean you're 2 or 3 years in and you're doing well and you want to move, and you can sell these businesses. There are exits available for franchises. We have a huge franchise resale market out there, right? There's a lot of people looking for somebody that's already built the franchise. Why I like the franchise startup space: one is you can hire the employees right from the first time. 2 is usually the costs are way less to get this business started. 3, the financing is almost as easy with the SBA programs for franchise startups. So really, when you're buying an existing business, you're paying a multiple of earnings. And if you're starting from scratch, yeah, there might be a few months of ramp up, but if your all-in investment is $200,000 versus $800,000, you got to look at that. Plus, the franchise you're interested in might not be in the market. You can't just go and buy it. So there's pros and cons, but we do work on franchise resales as well as franchise startups. The majority of our business is franchise startups. But anyway, the point of of today's show was, do you need experience? No, but you need to find a business that resonates with you, and you're not going to be the technician out there installing the HVAC. So you got to learn what the business model is, how it operates, and then how you can plug your skill sets into this business to make it thrive. Anyways, on June 29th, we have Business Ownership Summit. You can go to businessownershipsummit.com to join. It's a free event. We've got well over, I think, 350 people, if not more, already signed up. It's a virtual event. And then also join us over on businessownershipacademy.com, which takes you to a school page, and school is SKOOL. It's basically a platform for communities and entrepreneurs. It's a really cool site. So we're building out our Business Ownership Academy there. And if you go to businessownershipacademy.com, it'll take you there. So I suggest going over there and getting involved. We're going to do office hours. We're going to have different events. We'll fill up that calendar. We just launched it, so bear with us for a little bit. But get in there. Let's do some networking. As always, if you have a deal or you're looking for a franchise right now, go to bookwithbo.com. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. You guys asked for it, and we're building it right now. We're building a platform, a community over on School. If you're not familiar with School, it's really a paradise to bring together community. Some course creators put their courses there. Well, anyways, I get asked all the time about events and do any mastermind groups, do you do any coaching? So guys, I created businessownershipacademy.com, which actually will take you to our new school page that we're building out specifically for that point, because I know a lot of people watch the channel and they want to get involved more. They really want to take action. So really this community that we're building, this academy, is going to be educational first, going to be community building, meeting different people throughout the nation that are entrepreneurial spirited and are really looking to take their business and life to the next level. We're going to bring on a lot of my friends, colleagues that I work with, bankers that I do deals with that specialize in the SBA 504-7A Express. We're going to bring on different franchisors that I work with so you can get a deep dive on different franchise systems and how to run these businesses. We're going to bring on operators. We're going to have them walk through case studies of business acquisitions they've done. Really everything business ownership, different business opportunities out there. We're going to unpack. We're going to do a lot of interviews of people that own multiple businesses. And I really want it to be a community to inspire and educate and help all of us take it to the next level. So if you want to be a founding member, go to businessownershipacademy.com and it'll take you right into our community there at School. It's going to be awesome. We're going to do hopefully at least an event every 2 weeks, if not every week. They might be just lunch and learn types of things, small groups. I'm going to really want people to network and collaborate and get people really engaged and excited to take action. Really, at the end of the day, it's taking little steps every day to move the needle. That's really what I want people to do, and that's what our community is about. So join us there. Go to businessownershipacademy.com, and I'll see you on the inside. Hey guys, Bo Eckstein here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.